we inevitably deal with these thoughts back and forth, tussling between what our flesh wants and what the spirit knows we ought to have. And it's a human condition that we struggle with. And the thing is that these thoughts that come from of sin, of the enemy, around lust and greed and envy and anger and all these other things, they wage war in our mind. Those thoughts are not our friend. And if we don't wage war against those thoughts and combat it, they will always prevail. You will always find yourself falling back into sin. And so we need to be willing to stand up and fight and tussle with those limiting thoughts, those doubts and those sinful thoughts in our head. To wrestle with it, to struggle with it. But the fact that you're aware of the thought and you're struggling with it, although it might not feel like a win, it absolutely is. Because it shows that you're not letting those thoughts prevail over you. You're holding them captive. You're suffocating them. Right, and look no further than Romans chapter 7, verse 18 onwards, when Paul, the Apostle Paul, was talking about, basically in a monologue, he's expressing his own shortcomings and flaws. And he says here, "For I know that nothing good lives in me, that is, in my flesh. For the desire to do what is good is with me, but there is no ability to do it. For I do not do the good that I want to do, but I practice the evil that I do not want to do. Now if I do what I do not want, I am no longer the one that does it, but it is the sin that lives in me. So I discover this law. When I want to do what is good, evil is present with me. For in my inner self I delight in God's law, but I see a different law in the parts of my body, waging war against the law of my mind and taking the prisoner to the law of sin in the parts of my body. When those thoughts of sin wage war against you, combat it, suffocate it. Love, grace, firmness. What a wretched man I am. Who will rescue me from this body of death? Thanks be to God through Jesus Christ our Lord. So then, with my mind, I myself am serving the law of God, but with my flesh, the law of sin." Even Paul, the apostle, devout in his following, even he wrestled with it. He admitted it. That's the human condition. We're inclined to it. That's the test. That's where faith is proven. And in James chapter 4, verse 7, I'm going to paraphrase here, but the way to overcome that, when those thoughts wage war in your mind and you're trying to wage war back, it says submit to God. Resist the enemy, resist the devil, and watch him flee from you. He's going to use any window he can, the enemy, any window he can to try and get to you. But those windows shrink, those windows do not exist when you submit to God, because God will protect you. God will not put you in situations where the devil can tempt you. He will not do it. But you've got to submit to him and resist the devil so that the devil will flee and God will always, always, always be present. God bless you.